Good morning, everyone, on this beautiful Tuesday morning. I'm redoing this because I just did a recording, I guess a stream. I have no idea where it went. It didn't seem to go to any of my uh, Twitch streams, so we're just going to redo this again. Real fast, I wanted to talk about the Iran-Israel conflict that's been going on. I did my video a couple days ago about the 2 weeks thing, and I'm just back to illustrate, like, this is exactly the kind of stuff that I was talking about, right? Trump has, I should say, before we even get to that, over the past 3-4 days here, Israel and Iran have been attacking each other. We, being the United States, decided to bomb Iran, supposedly hitting a couple or three like nuclear enrichment facilities. Although the current, as of Tuesday morning here, 9:04 a.m. Eastern time, there is no evidence to suggest that there's any increase in radioactive activity or anything at these sites. So either there was no radioactive enrichment or anything going on, or maybe just the bombs didn't penetrate into the facility that would cause these leaks. I'm sure there's several options that it could be, but right now it doesn't seem to indicate that we actually did hit anything of value. So maybe we totally missed as well. I don't know. We'll find out more in the coming days and weeks here on the actual success of this. But hey, all, this is sort of later editing, Chris. Article just came out like 30 seconds ago or something. I'll post it in the description. Actually, here, let me... early U.S. intel assessment suggests the new strikes... This is really poorly here. Let's move this out of the way. Strikes on Iran did not destroy nuclear sites, sources say. So, as I was mentioning earlier in the video, which you're listening to right now, one of the options was like maybe the bombs just didn't penetrate and hit the nuclear sites. And it turns out that, in fact, our strikes might not have been nearly as effective, if effective at all, which would account for why we are not seeing the increase in radiation levels that would be associated with a successful strike on a nuclear facility. So just thought that was interesting. I'm going to return you back to the video. Thanks, all. The more important part is this is a further illustration of the chaos. Trump is like, hey, I'm going to give 2 weeks, right? That lasted, a day? And then we are bombing Iran. And then he goes up over the weekend and is like, Israel and Iran have agreed to a peace treaty, a ceasefire. And then you're like, did they? Have you asked Israel or Iran about this? And then, of course, this morning they're attacking each other, and now Trump is on a tirade, attacking originally Iran, and now he's yelling at Israel. And his, exact words is like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing or whatever. He does not understand negotiations or diplomacy or problem solving. He creates these environments, these chaos environments, and then looks for something to grab onto so that he can be the one on, with the life preserver on the lifeboat, while the rest of us are staring at each other in disbelief at just the chaos. It's like a tornado that's just driven through your home, right? Your neighborhood. But the other more important thing I want to get out is I want to remind people to please don't get caught up in this chaos and this nonsense. It's important to pay attention to what he says and does and to hold him to account for those things, but do not let the chaos drive you crazy, because this is just how it's going to work. So what we need to do is all of us stand together and set the expectations and the vision for the type of society we want to live in. And then we will fight for that, and we will stand up against people who are trying to harm others, or trying to cause friction or prevent, the vision from coming to fruition. So I don't have a ton of time here. I just got done working out, and then I've got to run to a meeting. But I just wanted to pop on because I've seen a lot of people become really disheartened and disillusioned with the fact that we have entered into a military conflict in less than 6 months. We are in a military conflict here that has the potential to escalate in really meaningful ways. And so what you're feeling, I'm not going to dissuade you, like, feel how you feel, but remember that there are a lot more of us wanting to do good things that are willing to stand up against this sort of authoritarian nonsense than you might think. And so take that maybe as a slight breath of relief. It's going to be hard work, We're going to have to roll up our sleeves and really get down to it at the end of the day. But a brighter future, a better vision for all of us it's right around the corner. I know it doesn't seem like it right now, but we can get there. I promise you. So, like I said, I got to run real fast. But thank you all for listening. I'll try to have a more maybe thorough, quick thoughts. These are quick thoughts after all, but a more thorough video either later today or tomorrow. But I just wanted to throw this out there. So thank you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. And remember, you can follow me at Volpe for America on all the social medias. Feel free to hop on. I'm always around if you want to ask a question. I try to respond as often as I can. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.